In this video guide, you will see how to make use of integration settings. If customers are able to log into your website, you might be interested in integrating the oFeatures support panel with your customer ordering system. First, to go to Integration Settings, click Features, the Features settings, and next the Integration tab. Here is where all settings related to integration are located. Now let's go to an example website and send a call me back request to see how the alert looks without integration settings. Send a request. Let's go back to the support panel and view the request. Click Details on the request. As you can see, there is an extra one field. Thanks to integration, this field can display the username, for example. To do this, let's go back to Integration Settings. Click Show Explanation to see more details. Now we will try to integrate a website with oFeatures. To do this, copy the example code and paste it into your website. Let's see the results. Go to your website and refresh the page. Send a request to test how it works. Click Details on the request. As you can see, in the extra one field is the client ID. Let's change this field to say WordPress User ID. To do so, go back to Integration Settings. In Related Data 1 label, enter the text you would like to display and save it. Now let's go back to the support panel and see the changes. Click on the request details once again. As you can see, what used to say extra one now says what we have entered in integration settings, which is WordPress User ID. We can also create another integration label with the customer's username, for example. To do this, go back to integration once again. And in related data to display format, enter the format as in the example. In related data to label, enter the username label. Go back to the support panel to see the changes. Here we can see that the label we have just created is visible. The username John Smith is an example one. To change it to show the actual website visitor's name, we will need to make some changes in the integration code. Let's see this on another user. Here I'm logging out of the current user and logging into another one. With the help of Firebug, we can view the class connected with the user. Which is display name. Let's copy this class name as we will need it in the next step. To make changes in the code, we need to log back into the website admin. Now we will view the place where we recently pasted the example integration code. We will need to make some changes in it in order to make it work properly. As you can see, the user John Smith is hard-coded. To change this, we will collect the username from the HTML structure with the help of the jQuery library. Let's send a request to see how it works. Send a call me back request and view it in the support panel. Now let's see if it works for another WordPress user as well. Now I'm logging into another one. Create a test request to see the changes. Go to the support panel and click the request details. As you can see, the username is taken from the WordPress website, which means that the integration settings work properly. Integration is very flexible. For example, you have the option to display a link in the request details, after clicking on which you will be redirected to a list of all past orders of the customer. To do this, go back to the Integration tab and modify the display format. In this field, other than plain text, you can enter HTML elements, for example, such as a link. Now we will cause there to also be a link leading to all of the customer's past orders next to their name. To create this link, we need to enter it in HTML format. Now let's save it and view the changes in the request. Go to the support panel and click on the request details. As you can see, there is a link saying Show Orders, which will lead you to the customer's orders. Now let's go back to integration settings and create another link leading to the user's profile. Similarly, as with the Show Orders link, in the same field, copy and paste the HTML code. Change Orders to Profile and Show Orders into Edit Profile. Save your changes. In your case, these addresses will probably look totally different, but their structure may be similar. Let's view the results on a request. As you can see, there are now two links next to the user's name, one with the order list and the other one with the profile. After clicking on the links, you will be taken to the corresponding pages. You may find these examples useful in simplifying the integration process. Integration settings give you much flexibility, thanks to which you have a lot of freedom in connecting oFeatures with your website.